managed to have a map to find our way to Blood Island. Well, as you can tell, we've made it to Blood Island, but there's two small hiccups. First off, we have a crew that has decided to mutiny. They don't want to help us anymore. Of course, I mean, what did we expect? We always have our crew mutiny. And the second problem is we can't find Elaine. She apparently got thrown overboard when our ship crashed and is somewhere on the island. So we're going to have to find her and then break the curse. So, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so we got a bottle here. Let's pick up the bottle. Is there a message in it? What was that? Okay, okay, so shaving soap. Okay, so we'll need, can we use the pin on it? Can we use, all right, that won't work. What about the scissors? Okay, all right, that's fine. Let's talk to Haggis. Mutiny is a big step. How are the repairs coming? My, that's a big bottle of lotion you have there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they're wanting to go back to being barbers. So, all right. Let's see. Hmm. All right. I feel like the lotion's gonna be important. Tar. Okay. Will the glue work? Like we've got paste. Will that work? Okay. Do we have anything else that would work? All right. Well, maybe we just need to look around then. Can we talk to either of these two? No? Okay. All right. So we got to find some tar or something like it so that we can exchange it for the hand lotion, which I'm sure we'll need for something. What is over here? So we have, oh, there she is. So you know, as soon as we break the curse, that hand's coming forward and punching him right in the face. All right, we got some fireflies here. Do we have anything we can catch them in? I don't really see anything. Let's see. I suppose we can't just. Yeah, okay. Can we take the cursed diamond ring? Nope. That's what we're gonna need the lotion for. Okay. What do we do with this stump? Hmm. Maybe we have to put something on it. Okay, so let's go on. At least we know where Elaine is. Okay, that's always good. Progress. Now we got something else over here. What is this? Looks like a lighthouse. We have an egg. Can we take the egg? Probably too high. Okay. Can we take it? No. Okay. What if we use the balloon somehow? All right. Can we magic wand it down? All right. What about the skeleton arm? We've literally used it for nothing. Are you sure? Okay. So then maybe nothing yet. Let's look at the sign. Okay. What else do we got? Rocks? Can we take some of the rocks? Let's see. Maybe we'll need something with them. We got seawater here too. Can we get some seawater with the pipe in? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess we'll go this way. We have a bunch of stuff. Well, there's a little signpost there. I wonder if we need to do something with that eventually. We still haven't gotten here. So let's see. Maybe this is the lighthouse. Mm-hmm. You see the sharks out there. We got a lens, but there's no light. Okay. We have a broken mirror. Can we? Okay, so the pipe pan's reflective, but probably not what we need. What about the gold tooth? It's very shiny. Okay. Um, lantern post. Okay, so we have no light. Okay. What is up here? So many new places. Strange lights up there. Okay, we have some kind of house. Is this like the cannibals? Have they upgraded? Let's see. Okay. What's the billboard say? Let's check it out. I wonder if we're at like the cannibals. Okay, so it's like a dinner and a show type of deal. Apparently. Um, pick up the stage. All right, what do we got over here? We got a cooking pot. Can we do anything with it? Barbecue. Okay, so we would need fire. Maybe this is how we get our tar, perhaps? Like maybe we have to cook something in there to make tar? I don't know. Possibly. So wait, so yeah, okay. All right. So now we have a fortune teller here. Be a grog man. Let's see, what's her name? Mademoiselle Eczema. Zima. Okay. All right. Can we talk to you? All right. Tell me my fortune. Tell me my fortune. Like a little kid. Maybe. But this is Guybrush. Oh. Hmm. Let's see. Let's ask if she knows anything about the ring. Maybe. Oh, thank you for letting me know. One sec. All right, let's see. It is not intentional. Let's see. It was working earlier, but let me see if I can fix the sound. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Can you hear the sound now? Hopefully that's fixed. It seems to be coming through.
What's in the cards for me? Fame? Fortune? Romance?
Ah, very well.
Welcome in, by
We
the
will
way.
consult the cards. The process of reading the tarot is a very complex one. Each draw of the
Let's see.
cards foretells an upcoming event in your life. When
So she's going to
assembled,
read our
they
fortune
will
now.
tell the story of your future. A future filled with twists and... Ah!
Good Lord, woman, stop that screaming.
What is it? Is that a good? Ah!
It is death.
Well, in the tarot, death just means change, right? I mean, it's nothing to get worried about, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Now please go.
Well, can we take the card?
Look, a three-headed monkey.
Ah! Then the prophecies were true.
Well, that
Fire!
was easy.
I don't see anything.
They must have run away.
This is a very bad omen.
Let's see. Well, can we get any more cards from her? Let's see. There must be some mistake. Read my tarot cards again.
There must be some mistake. Read my tarot cards again.
There is no mistaking your fate, Guybrush. The cards do not lie. But if you insist,
Okay, so maybe we can get
Once
several
again.
cards here.
it is death.
Again. Well, maybe we don't. I wonder how many we need. Okay. Let's look at the sign. I guess if we end up needing more cards, we can
Drink
get
grog.
them. Of course. Open the door. Oh, what's through here? Extended family size processed cheese food spread.
Extended family-size processed cheese food spread. I think this is the stuff they use to make nachos.
Could be. Alright, we got a file cabinet here. Can we open it?
I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand. It's labeled Good Soup Family Records.
Okay, Good Soup Family Records. Maybe we'll need that for something. We'll see. What's in the fridge? Can we open it?
I really don't want to know what's in there.
Are you sure? What about the magnet? Can we take the magnet? Okay. What about the freezer?
I really don't want to know what's in there.
Alright. Well, we got a magnet at least. Alright. Let's see what else we got. A nacho chip maker?
I'm sure it's never been cleaned.
Probably not.
It says, be a grog man.
Okay. Let's see. What do we got over here? Got an empty jar.
It says, we welcome your tips.
Can we take it?
Please, stop touching things. I swear I'll never drink again.
What? Oh, it's a big whoop sticker. That's cool. What if we put nickels in
That
there?
doesn't take wooden nickels.
Oh, okay. Brochures.
It's full of brochures for Big Whoop, the place for pirates and pirates at heart.
Well, we've already seen Big Whoop. Well, we got a brochure for it. Okay. Does
It
it say
says,
anything else?
visit Big Whoop for an eternity of pain and torment. I mean, fun and laughter. If you're a pirate with a sturdy skeletal structure and a high threshold for pain, but high threshold for pain is crossed out and replaced with craving for adventure, then Big Whoop is the place for you. Visit
You
Big
have a
Whoop.
craving
Do it
for
right
adventure?
now. There's no pictures or maps or anything. It just says that it's an awful lot of fun. Honest.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that we totally thought it was a lot of fun when we went to
The
find
cushion
Big
is
Whoop.
starting to come off this bar stool.
Can we take it? We can. Okay, so we got a cushion. What else? We got a recipe book.
Pirate Potables.
Can we take the recipe book? Oh, let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna loot everything apparently.
Mmm, pickles.
All right, let's see.
Nah, they go straight to my hips. It's a picture of a really goofy looking pirate wannabe. Oh, wait.
Yeah, or it's, a mirror.
Leave that alone. And turn down the lights, will you?
Oh, this guy. Okay, we got a sign here. What does it say?
No ID, no grog. Just one more example of how the man keeps us down. It's a picture of the galley of gravy. Oh, it's a gravy boat.
A gravy boat. All right, I guess let's
It's
look
the
at him.
bartender.
Will he let us take that cup? No, we can't. All right, let's talk to him.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm.
Stop yelling.
He's gonna be like,
I
"Keep it
wasn't yelling.
down."
I was just.
Ah, I've got a terrible hangover. Find something to clear my head and I can talk to you. And
Okay.
keep it down.
Something to clear his hangover. All right. What about this vase? Can we do anything with this?
More porcelain? When will this nightmare end?
Well, he's not gonna take porcelain. He does him and his porcelain. All right. Got another portrait over
It's
here,
a shameless ad for grog.
and a gross spittoon.
Ew, gross.
All right. Well, we probably don't need it, right?
I don't carry around other people's spit anymore. I've grown
Any-
past that stage.
I've grown past that stage. Are you sure, though? Right. Now, what do we have here? More portraits.
It's the Duchess Cream of Good Soup. Of the Noodle Good Soups.
Of the noodle good soup.
It's
okay.
Count Gazpacho Good Soup, the cold-hearted canning magnet.
Okay, so I'm sensing a theme here.
Baron C. Lambert Chowder Good Soup, pioneer of crouton technology. He looks a lot like the guy at the bar.
Crouton technology? What?
Minerva Stronheim Good Soup, Baroness of Borscht.
Borscht. Alright, what about this one?
Peter and Victoria Soie Good Soup, Marquis and Marquess of Consommé.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got a lot of soups. Let's open the doors and see what is behind door number 1. Uh-huh. We got a nail. Can we take it? I don't know what we'll need it for, but maybe.
I can't pull it in.
Do we have something we can pull it out with? Like, can we use the scissors to get it out?
I don't want to cut that.
Okay. We got old portraits.
It's a bunch of old portraits of the Van Salad family, and I thought the Good Soups
Salad.
were a homely bunch.
Oh boy. So we have the Good Soups family and then the Salad family. How can we get that now? Is there anything we can use on it? I'm not sure. What about, okay, let's try the skeleton arm.
I can't use the
no.
skeleton arm with
okay.
that.
I thought we were surely going to finally find a use for it. What does he say again?
I can't pull it in.
Can't pull it in. Is it from the other side then, I wonder? Okay, so what if we remove this portrait?
It's nailed to the wall.
Okay. And there's nothing we can do to... Maybe we need a hammer? Or something to push the nail through. Maybe. Let's keep looking around. Let's look at the daybed.
Comfy.
I see.
No
Use the
time for
daybed.
that now. I've got a fiancé to rescue.
Alright, let's see what's behind door number 2.
It's locked.
Okay. Can we
It's
look-
one of the guest rooms.
one of the guest rooms. Alright. Okay, so that door's locked, and then we got a nail in the other one. We need to find something for the bartender's hangover. And then we have 2 death cards. I guess let's go talk to the fortune teller lady again and see how many cards we can get. Maybe there's a certain amount we need. Let's see. Alright, let's talk to her again. Alright. There we
I'm
go.
feeling luckier. Give me another tarot reading.
Luck is not involved here, Guybrush. It is your destiny.
Whatever. Let's see what the cards say this time.
The card says
Death.
death.
Are you sure you're not dealing from the bottom of the deck?
Remember that curse I told you about?
Okay.
Alright, let's take this one. Alright. I don't know how many of these we need. Hit me.
Hit me.
Death.
How many of those cards do you have anyway?
This is like 4. Alright, let's see what else. One more, okay.
How about giving me one more tarot reading?
This is evil work, Guybrush. The fates
So
have
this would be number
conspired
5.
against you, and no man can interfere. Your path has been determined.
Okay, I get your point. I really do. Just one more time
Just
for
one
Guybrush.
It's
Let me
death
guess.
again.
Death?
Leave this place.
Huh?
You are putting us all in grave danger. Your very presence will bring us nothing but sickness, tragedy, and death.
Oh yeah? Well,
Demon! Demon!
Oh boy. Let's go ahead and take the 5th death card. I guess these are going to come in useful some other time. She probably won't let me do any more. Let's see what else she says.
Madam Zima,
Begone.
Okay.
You will bring death to
So 5
all
was
who
what we
surround
needed.
you. No good can come of this.
Alright, so we got 5 death cards now. Wait, oh yeah, that was the recipe, where we got the recipe book from. Okay. So, alright, we still have more places to explore. So let's go see what else we can find. What's up there? Looks like a graveyard up that way. There's always something fun to be found in the graveyard. Alright, what do we got? A tomb? Let's see.
Blood Island Municipal Housing for the Deceased.
Okay,
It's
open
locked.
it. Alright, what about this one? We got a tombstone that says Miller?
The Good Soup Family Crypt.
Can we open that?
It's locked.
Okay. What does this say?
Miller the Sot. Here lies old Miller. He's far past his prime. He drank some weed killer with a half twist of lime.
Okay. Let's see. What is this recipe book that we have? Okay. Rum Rogers Rum Surprise. Alright. 2 flasks of rum, 1 barrel of rum, 2 flasks of rum warmed, 1 jigger of rum, 3 shots of rum, 1 teaspoon of vermouth, cilantro. Combine all ingredients, season with rum to taste. If vermouth is not available, substitute with rum. Yellowbeard's Baby. Man, there's a lot of alcohol in this. The Bloody Stump. Ooh, this was one of the recipes from was it the first game, I think? The Bloody Stump. Alright. The Blue Well. This was another one, I believe. Phlegm and Tonic. Yep. The Bloated Tick. Okay. Swamp Zombie. I'm just kind of glancing over the ingredients in case... Oh, a pirate's first hangover cure. Clears foggy heads. 1 egg. Okay, so we need that egg. Hair of the dog that bit ya. And pepper. Consult a physician before using. Do not mix with alcohol before operating rudders or other heavy machinery. Caution causes extreme drowsiness. Okay, so cirrhosis, know the signs: dizziness, nausea, general unpleasant feeling, and death. I'm sorry, but when the symptom is death, if symptoms persist, treat with alcohol. What if that's the symptom? Do you treat that with alcohol? Blondebeard's top secret biscuit recipe. Add fly larvae to taste. Courtesy of the editor's friend's aunt, who was charged 500 pieces of 8 for a complimentary copy of the recipe and has distributed it for free in retaliation. This page intentionally left blank. Alright, so we now know the recipe for the hangover cure. We just have... There's a dog. Okay. Alright. We got tools here. Let's see.
It's a bunch of old, rusted grave digging tools.
Can we take any of them?
Those are too far gone to ever be useful.
Alright, what about this workbench?
It's a Blackbeard's deckmaker workbench.
Alright, we got a chisel. Can we take the chisel and mallet?
It's the gravedigger's chisel.
Let's take it. And let's take the mallet. Maybe we can use that mallet on the nail. Skeletal hook. What is this? Can we take it? I don't know.
I already have enough skeletal appendages.
Can we use our skeletal arm on it?
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
Okay. Assorted coffins?
Looks like the gravedigger is a little behind on his burials.
A little bit. Okay. We don't want to pick it up. Dog bowl is empty.
It says Old Blind Pew.
Alright, let's see.
It's a smelly old dog.
Alright, can we... Can we take his dog bowl?
I don't want that.
Alright. What about this campfire? Somehow we're
Someone
gonna
should
need
really
to...
learn to properly extinguish campfires.
Probably. Can we cut some dog hair?
I have avoided dog grooming ever since that tragedy involving my aunt's poodle.
Well, we need it though. Can we... Where... Smelly dog hair. Can we just take it?
Okay, fella, this won't hurt a bit. Hey, I guess it didn't hurt a bit. He must be shedding.
Alright. Well, that was easy. I thought we'd have to do something crazy. Smoldering campfires. There's something we can do with that. We don't really... We got shaving soap, but I don't know that that's going to help. Alright, what does the tombstone say?
It's beginning to spell a word. What could it be? Rib roast? Riboflavin?
Alright, I wonder. It's a mystery. Can we use the chisel on the tombstone?
That's not my job.
Alright. Now, let's see. We got a chimney here. Maybe we have to go in there, but it's locked, obviously, so...
I can't see anyone in there right now.
Alright. Did we look between the cracks?
I can't see anyone in there right now.
Okay. Can we open the door?
It's locked tight.
Can we use the chisel and mallet on the lock?
I can't use the chisel with that.
Let's see. Can we use them together? Oop. Let's see.
No.
Okay, what about this way?
No.
Okay. And we probably can't use the mallet on the...
I can't use the mallet with that.
Yeah, okay. Well, can we go up through the chimney then? Can we go up to it? Let's see. What if we can't
No.
pick it up, but what could we do with it? Is there anything we can do with it right now? I'm not sure. We got a window here.
I hope the owner of this shack doesn't sleep in that.
We got some lilies.
Lilies. How cliche.
Can we take them?
No.
Can we cut some off?
I don't want to cut that.
Okay. Well, we got the dog hair. What else did we need? We needed the egg, so we got to figure out how to get the egg. And let's see. I missed a bit of it. Did you use the mallet on the nail in the wall? Not yet. I just got the mallet, and I was thinking I could use it on that nail. So I was going to head back after I finished exploring. Let's see. Oop. All right, so pepper and an egg. Well, I know where the egg is. All right, so I think that's all for right here. That goes back to the graveyard. All right. All right, so let's go on back up here and let's use the mallet on that nail and see what's on the other side. So did we? Okay, so we still have over there to explore and the strange lights. But we know at least one thing we should be able to do. So let's head on up and do that. Alright, it should, I guess it's probably going to knock the picture off the wall. Maybe we'll be able to spy on people through the hole. Let's see. Alright, up we go. Come on, Guybrush, move a little faster. We're working on your cure, sir. We got 1/3 of the ingredients. I need some pepper. Where can we get pepper, I wonder? I haven't seen it yet, I don't think. Alright, so let's go open the door. Alright, and now let us use the mallet on the nail now. Alright, there we go. Now let's see what that did for us. Maybe there's something on the back of the picture. Or maybe we can just take the picture. Let's see. Okay, so now we got the portrait.
I'd better get rid of this incriminating picture frame.
Convenient magic wand. Alright. So...
What?
Let's look at the portrait.
This is one ugly picture. Looks just like the bartender.
Okay, so maybe that'll come in useful. Alright. Let's go explore some more. Oh wait, I missed the nail. I see it on the ground right there. Let's grab that. Okay, so I don't know what it'll be used for, but it's always good to have things. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of stuff that we picked up. We figured out what to do with one of our puzzles. There's still so much more that we need to acquire and figure out how to do. Okay, so let's go. We got the strange lights and then the one more unknown area. So let's go check out the unknown area. It's this way. I assume this way goes back to the map. Okay. Alright, so we got just that and then the strange lights, I think. So we did cemetery and I guess that, and then we got the lighthouse and the beach. Alright, so let's see what's over here. A windmill. Alright. Oh, there's our pepper. Nice. We probably are going to have to stop the windmill if I had to guess. Let's see though. Or we might need some kind of container to put it in. Let's see what happens. Or it was just that easy. Now we'll just need the egg. Okay? Can we open the door? And go inside.
It's locked.
Is there anything we can we somehow force it? Like,
I can't use the nail with that.
alright. Can we use the chisel?
I can't use the chisel with that.
Probably not. What else? Do we have anything else we might could do? Just magic wand it.
The magic wand has no effect on that.
Alright. There's this thing up here. A barrel up there and a window. Can we grab onto the windmill things?
I can't hold on with my bare hands.
Okay. What do we... Can we use the skeleton arm on it?
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
I bet you could if you tried hard enough. Okay, so we can try the cushion, but we may
I
need...
can't use the cushion with that.
We may need some kind of gloves, possibly. Let's just
I
try
can't use the chisel with
a
that.
few different items.
I can't use the nail with that.
Alright. Probably not the mallet
I
either.
can't use the mallet with that.
Alright, so... Okay, so maybe we don't have the items that we need yet for it. Unless we can somehow use the helium
I
one.
can't use a balloon with that. I can't use a balloon with that.
Okay, well let's come back to this. We'll keep looking. We got pepper. Now we just have to figure out how to get that egg out of the nest. And then if we can figure out that, then we can give the bartender his hangover cure. Alright, let's check out these strange lights. Is this gonna be like volcano, like someone's gonna throw us in the volcano because we say the wrong thing or show up at the wrong time? It seems likely. Oh, it looks like the cannibal village again. So maybe if I steal some of their fruit,
This
they'll
village is
show up.
deserted. How curious.
Yeah, it's amazing that. I'm sure it's totally deserted. There's definitely, absolutely nobody
It's a table
here.
covered with different fruits and vegetables.
Why is there tofu here?
It's a large cube of tofu.
Alright, can we... Alright, I've got some tofu, nice. Can I take any of the fruits and vegetables? Let's see.
Well, I haven't got any use for this fruit.
Alright, we got a chafing dish? What is that?
It looks like kidney pie.
Can we take it?
No.
Alright, is it all
It's holding
taken?
cute little shrunken head brochettes. There's a tag on this one. Casserole medley surprise. That's probably last week's sacrifice.
Probably.
No.
Alright, so an auger. Can we take that? Alright, what about this measuring cup? I guess we're gonna end up cooking on that cook pot. And we're probably working on collecting ingredients for that. Let's see. Oh, what do we got here? Mask. Let's look at
It's
that.
a hand-carved mask in the likeness of Leroy, god of pudding.
The god of pudding, okay. If you say so, my friend. Well, let's see. I guess we're going up to the volcano. It really is deserted, it seems. Alright. Oh, it's our friend. Alright. I recognize you. Let's talk to him. Yeah, you look
You
familiar.
look familiar somehow.
Perhaps it's because I look like a big lemon.
Oh yeah, but it's more than that. We've
Mhm.
met before. Back on Monkey Island.
Mhm.
Ah, Monkey Island. We had a nice village there. Rent-controlled huts close to the good schools. Those were the salad days, so to speak. Till they put in that darned carnival.
Carnival?
Yes,
Oh,
carnival.
yeah.
Just as soon as they put up the first tent, whoosh, the whole place becomes trendy. Sailors coming in at all times of the night. That awful music droning on and on. And to be honest with you, I think the Midway games are rigged.
Yeah.
Could
At
be.
night, it wasn't safe for a cannibal to walk the island alone.
When it's not safe for a cannibal to walk. Alright, let's see.
Cannibals?
I
You
mean,
say
we already
that
know
like
that.
it's a bad thing. Well, it's true. But we are no longer vicious and bloodthirsty cannibals.
No,
No?
you eat tofu.
No. We underwent a paradigm shift in our belief system several years ago.
Mm-hmm.
A paradigm shift. You
I
don't
should have
say.
done
We
paradigms.
decided we wanted to live a healthy cannibal lifestyle. Completely cut back on our fatty missionary intake and went vegetarian altogether. But there certainly was a time I would have eaten you. Young guy like you. Not too much muscle.
Hey,
I'd probably marinate you in white wine for 45 minutes. Dip you in a light corn batter. Wrap you in banana leaves and bury you in a pit with 100 hot coals.
You're
Let you
not being
roast overnight.
creepy
Then
at
I'd
all.
serve you on a bed of basmati rice with a garnish of shiitake mushrooms and shallots. Mm-hmm.
But not anymore, right?
Mm.
But not anymore, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
All right.
I'm Guybrush. Boy, am I getting tired of saying this. Threepwood, mighty pirate, yada yada yada.
I am Lemonhead. Can I help you with something?
Let's see.
Aren't you afraid the volcano will destroy your village?
The volcano? Oh, no. Mount Acidophilus is completely harmless.
Mount
We have curried favor
Acidophilus?
with Sherman, the all-powerful god of the volcano.
The god of the volcano likes spicy foods?
Shut up, or I'll eat you.
Okay.
When we first landed on this island, the volcano god was most upset, belching out smoke, vomiting up lava. It was disgusting, really, and potentially hazardous. We knew we had to do something to pacify the volcano god, and
So
we
you threw
assumed a
someone in
good
there.
sacrifice would do the trick.
A reasonable assumption.
But when we threw the sacrifice into the volcano, Mount Acidophilus erupted violently. We thought
Was it
Sherman
milk?
was upset at us, so we started making sacrifices every day. We tried everything. Fish, poultry, livestock, phenylalanine.
The usual.
Then one day, we tried brie. There was a huge eruption that nearly killed us all.
What happened?
Sherman is lactose intolerant.
Of course.
Ah, it all makes sense now.
Now, Sherman is on a very strict diet. He only gets fresh fruit, vegetables, and of course, soy products for the protein so important to muscle building.
Tofu. Okay. Let's see.
Stand aside. I mean to visit the volcano.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that. Our ritual offering is about to begin.
Terrific. I'm fascinated by your quaint tribal customs.
Postcards and slides are available in the lobby. Non-cannibals are forbidden from witnessing the actual ceremony.
That's so
That's
unfair.
not
Tell it to the
fair.
volcano gods. I don't make the rules, you know.
Okay.
When does the ceremony begin?
It was supposed to have started half an hour ago. Even now, members of my village are preparing a human-like sacrifice for the volcano god.
Human-like?
Due to the delicate nature of the volcano god's digestion, we can't actually feed him real humans. So we
Is it tofu
sacrifice a
humans?
human substitute. It doesn't really taste like a human, but it has a similar texture.
So what's the holdup?
We're still waiting for our featured guest.
Who is that?
Who's your featured guest?
He's an ambassador from one of the other islands. It's all part of a new cannibal outreach program between the villages. Apparently not all villages are as punctual as ours.
I'll help you
Okay.
find him. What does he look like?
I don't know. He should be dressed for the ceremony. And he'd better be a vegetarian. We specifically asked for a vegetarian.
Let's see.
Nice village you have.
I
Thanks.
wonder.
It's
Could
not
that
much,
be
but we
the
call it
bartender?
home.
Is that why
We've
we
been
have
doing our
the
best to capture the
picture?
classic charm of a headhunter village, while at the same time incorporating all the modern conveniences brought to us by the European explorers. You may have noticed our first state-of-the-art bloodletting clinic, which has been cleverly designed to look like
Okay.
a traditional shaman's hut.
Oh, quaint.
Yes, we think so.
Let's see.
Do you live in fear of the fruit fly menace?
Not since I switched to a malathion-based cologne.
Very alluring.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do they hassle you when you go through customs?
You have no idea.
I'll,
Alright.
see you around.
Alright, well, let's see. I want to look at this.
It's an auger.
I'm not sure what that will do exactly, but what about...
I don't think he'd like that.
Okay, so not the portrait. So we'll have to do something. Some kind of visitor to help them, I suppose. I don't know. Alright. We can't take the mask, can we? Like it's gonna say...
No.
Okay. I just had to try it. Decorative centerpiece.
Very classy.
Probably can't take that.
No.
Alright. Let us head on out. Let's see if we can figure out how to get that egg. I think it was on the beach. You're right. And then we still gotta find some kind of tar-like material for the ship. Maybe we'll find something in the recipe book. What can we do with the signpost? Can we maybe rig up some kind of contraption to help, like a rope, maybe? Because there's a nice little loop there. Do we even have a rope? Alright, what do we have? Alright. Well, let's see what it complains about when we try to take it.
I can't reach it.
Can't reach it. Okay. So, do we have anything that might help us reach it? Can we stand on the block of tofu?
A 60-pound block of tofu won't help here.
Alright, with the rocks. Okay. Can we put it down
My
on the
pirate
rocks?
instincts tell me I should keep this to myself.
Okay. What about the cushion? Okay. So maybe we're gonna try and knock the... Oh, it's a rubber tree. Okay. Shake the rubber tree?
I can't shake it hard enough with just my hands.
Okay. So what do we have that we could shake it with? Can we use this on it?
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
We probably are gonna need a rope of some sort. Maybe we can hit it with the mallet. Alright. Yep. Nice. Yeah, hit it with the mallet. I was thinking the exact thing. Alright, so now we should have all the ingredients. Go this way to the hotel. That way, let's look at the recipe book once we get to the hotel and see how we have to combine it. So let's see. So where is it's on the previous page, I think. No, it's right here. All right. Let's look at that. Skip on over. All right. How do we Okay, so I'm not sure how we combine it. Maybe in the measuring cup. So let's see.
I can't use the egg with that.
All right. We might have to get like an actual
I can't use
cup
the egg with
from
that.
inside. Let's see. Or let me just look over here at the pot and see if it'll let me put stuff in the pot over here. Because maybe I don't need heat. It doesn't say to combine it with heat. Let's at least take a peek. Alright. Can we put the egg in the cooking pot?
I can't use the egg with that.
Alright. So no. Okay. Well, maybe we just have to give him the 3 items. And give that a shot. And see if that has any effect. There's also, like, maybe I could put it in the empty jar. Let's see.
I can't use the pepper with that.
Can I give it to him?
Here's a wild pepper for your hangover remedy.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep. Here's an egg.
I found this egg for your hangover remedy.
Thanks.
And then the dog hair.
Here's some hair of the dog.
Did he bite you?
Well, not really, no.
Ooh, then it doesn't do me much good, does it? Oh, is my head ever ringing?
Alright, so let's go get the dog to bite us then. Maybe we can poke him with the nail or something. And make him bite us. Alright, picky, picky, picky. Let's go back to the graveyard. So we got 2 out of 3 of the ingredients to him. Now we just gotta get the dog to bite us. Alright, so this is gonna be a challenge. What can we do to get the dog to bite us? I still think trying to poke him in the butt or something will do it. Let's see. Try and make him yelp and then bite whatever's in front of him. Maybe we can take his glasses. Alright. Let's try and use the nail on. Well, I don't know if I'm trying to give it to him. I don't think that'll work.
I don't think he'd like that.
Alright, can we open?
I don't think the dog would like that.
Probably not. I'm trying to do stuff that will make him bite us. Alright, can I...
I don't want that.
What can I do? Smoldering campfire. Alright. Can we, like, annoy him by using the mallet?
I can't use the mallet with that.
Okay.
I can't use the mallet with that.
Can we use it
I
on
can't
the
use the
campfire?
mallet with that.
Can we put, like, these brochures in the campfire? What about the other brochures?
This is only for reading.
Oh. Okay. Can we use the shaving?
The bottle has a cork in it.
Oh. How can we get the cork out? Can we use the chisel on it?
I can't use the chisel with that.
Alright, what about the nail?
I can't use the nail with that.
Picky. Probably not that either.
That doesn't need to be augured.
No, I didn't think so, but it was worth a shot. Alright, what can we do to annoy the dog? Can we, like, show you a picture?
I don't think he'd like that.
Alright, let's try talking to him. Okay, so... Let's see if he'll respond to anything. He's just gonna...
Just not very social, I guess.
Apparently not. Alright. What can we do? We got the cushion back. Can we poke you with... Have I tried that? Use pin with doghouse? I want to use pin on dog.
I don't want to pin that. I don't think he'd like that.
Can trying to pet him repeatedly result in a different reaction or will always be the same? I've tried a few times. Let me try a few times more. I thought maybe messing with his food bowl might do something. Yeah. What if I try and feed him some gross stuff? Ah, okay. Now maybe he'll bite me. There. Okay.
Ow! He bit me!
Yay! Alright. Well. All we had to do was feed him. We had to be nice, and then he bit us. So, there we go. Alright, so back to the hotel. And now, even though it's the exact same dog hair that it was before, now it will magically work. So, let's go give him the dog hair. And then he'll talk to us. What will we find out, I wonder? Right. So, let us give him the smelly dog hair. And yes, this time the dog bit us, because we were being nice to him.
This is some of the hair of the dog that bit me.
Shh. Thanks.
So now
It's
you're
all
heading...
the ingredients I need.
Yes.
Let me quietly mix up a dose.
Alright. Now let's... There we go.
Ah, much better. Here, you can take the rest.
Thank you. Let's see. Like a drink, please. I don't believe we've met. Who are you? What do you know about the Lost Ring of Blood Island? How's business?
How's business?
Let's be polite.
Oh, I need another drink.
Not good, I take it.
Just look around.
There's
no
nobody
guests,
here.
No food, no entertainment. Not even the cannibals will come here. My only regular is a spooky old fortune teller who gives everyone the creeps. No offense, Madam Zena.
A pax on your firstborn.
Yes, right.
Alright, let's see.
Why don't you try to liven the place up a little?
Well, that's quite a story. Years ago, this hotel was one of the hottest destinations in the Caribbean.
What
People
happened?
came from around the globe to see our world-famous dinner show. You may have noticed the oddly shaped barbecue out on the patio.
Yes.
Yes, I did notice that.
Well, That barbecue was the centerpiece of our nightly entertainment.
Isn't a barbecue the
Okay.
central attraction of most sophisticated nightlife activities?
Maybe, but no one else had a barbecue like this one.
Nope.
Every night the guests would gather round on the patio, and at precisely 6 o'clock.
You'd break out the charcoal lighter fluid, you'd recite original poetry, you'd make chewy, delicious s'mores, you'd light up a senses-shattering fireworks extravaganza.
You'd light up a senses-shattering fireworks extravaganza?
No. Do you want to hear the story or not?
I'm sorry, I'm fascinated. Please go on.
Well, every night at precisely 6 o'clock, the volcano would erupt, and the lava would flow down the side of the mountain and into the special trough that runs beneath the barbecue.
I see.
The guests absolutely loved it.
And the cannibals have stopped it from erupting. Okay, that's it. A barbecue? That's entertainment. Isn't that some kind of fire hazard? So what put an end to the magic?
Isn't that some kind of fire hazard?
Well, we'd get a case of severe third-degree burns every now and then, but everybody agreed that it was worth it. That volcano was a showstopper. One day, the volcano just inexplicably stopped erupting. Without our main attraction, the resort just lost its appeal. We've gone downhill ever since, and the volcano hasn't erupted to this day.
Tragic.
Okay,
What happened to all the guests?
After the place started to run down, they all checked out.
of
All
course.
except for one.
The one
guest
that's in the locked
that
room.
never left.
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you.
Every night we heard strange noises coming from his room. Frightful, crashing sounds that shook the entire hotel, each followed by the most horrible screaming and cursing. Then, one night,
Okay.
the sounds just stopped, but
Did he
were
die?
replaced with a terrifying wailing and moaning. I had the room sealed and vowed never to enter that hateful place again.
Alright.
Would you let me into the guest room upstairs?
No, it is
Please?
locked for a reason. Let
That wants
no
to get
man
in.
disturb the dark spirits who occupy that room.
Let's see.
Maybe if you tried a more aggressive marketing scheme.
I've tried everything. Pamphlets, stickers, extensive print campaigns. I even tried passing out vials of my own blood imprinted with the slogan, "My parents went to Blood Island," and all I got was this lousy plasma sample.
Oh
That's
boy.
just gross.
Well, with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it is.
Alright. Let's see.
Well, maybe if you booked some more entertainers.
I booked a juggling act here a while back, but that
Oh?
didn't work out. Rather a moody guy. Kept talking about suffering for his art and all that. The guests hated him. They actually cheered when he burst into flame during his firewalking act.
Maybe if you focused on Blood Island's rich history.
What history? The island has a windmill and a lighthouse. There's not a whole lot to see.
Maybe you should get out of the hotel business.
Good soups have always been in hotel management. I've got
Okay.
to do my part to keep the dream alive, booking
Right.
rooms and mixing drinks.
That's stirring.
Excuse me, stirring drinks.
No, I meant... Never mind.
Alright, and he won't let us
Would you let me into the guest room
room?
upstairs?
No, it is locked for a reason. Let no man disturb the dark spirits
Now
who
it
occupy
said
that room.
That
That's a shame. Sorry I
that
brought it up.
the headache cure was supposed to cause drowsiness. Let's see.
I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
I am Griswold, last of the good soups and proprietor of this hotel. You may have heard of
Griswold,
us and
good
our
soup.
soup restaurant resort empire that stretches across the Caribbean.
Well...
This was once our proudest resort. In recent years, however, hard times have befallen the family Good Soup and left me alone in this rotting hotel. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino.
Huh, okay. Well, do you know about the ring?
What do you know about the lost ring of Blood Island?
Oh, that's a very sad chapter in my family's history. My
Oh?
great-aunt Minnie Stroney Good Soup was a well-to-do member of Blood Island society. Her one weakness was her romantic nature. She had a thing for pirates. One in particular. He came into port, she fell instantly in love, and they were engaged within the week. Then, on the eve of their wedding, he stole the fantastic Good Soup diamond from her ring and sold it to smugglers on Skull Island. She wore the empty engagement band on her finger until the day she died, which was not long after. Some say she still haunts the Good Soup family tomb. It is a sad story, is it not?
So we really need to get into
Oh, I'm
that
sorry, I
quick
wasn't
now.
listening. Could you repeat that?
Get lost, Chowderhead.
All right. Yeah. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, how would one get into your aunt's tomb?
I suppose you would have to die.
Oh, crud.
Die, huh?
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
Let's see. I'd like something subtle with a hint of oak. Give me something to clear my sinuses. I'll take a drink that simply reeks of sophistication. Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it. I mean, this is like the least pirate
Give me a
drink.
big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands, made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Ground beef? What?
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
Okay. I'll take that. Alright, now Caribbean body slam. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna like pass out?
Ah, Papa Pichu, here's your glass back.
Alright, let's see. Can we say anything else? We got an umbrella, so that's nice.
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out to Skull Island.
Fair.
Used to?
One cold night, so the tale goes, the Welshman set out in his dinghy. The deep fog around Skull Isle obscured even the moon, but the Welshman could see the distant light of the Blood Island lighthouse. When it rode half the distance, the light in the lighthouse was mysteriously smashed, and the poor Welshman was lost, almost never to be seen again.
Almost?
Well, there are those who say that late at night, if you stare into the fog long enough, you may see the flying Welshman rowing in his ghostly dinghy, lost for all eternity.
Okay,
Creepy.
so we gotta fix the lighthouse to be able to get to Skull Island. Let's see.
This place sure is dead.
Tell me about it. No guests, no food, no entertainment. If I weren't so insanely wealthy, I might get worried.
Okay,
That's a shame. Sorry I brought it up.
okay, so many different things here. Let's
I'd like a
try
drink,
some other
please.
drinks.
Coming right up.
Grog. Alright, what happens if we use the grog? Will we die? Let's see.
Ah, Papa Pichu, here's your glass back.
Oh, okay, so no. Okay, so we have a lot of things. Well, we got death cards. Maybe somehow we can die with the death cards? I'm not sure. So we gotta somehow get into the guest room. We somehow gotta fix the lighthouse. We gotta get the cannibals
locked.
out of the way so that we can fix the
I can't jimmy the door lock with that.
so that we can fix the lava. Head to be clear. Okay. Can we use the chisel?
I can't jimmy the door lock with that.
Are you sure? How about probably not with the nail? That'd be too easy.
I can't jimmy the door lock with that.
All right. Do we need lockpicks? Let's see. Probably not the skeleton arm.
I can't jimmy the door lock with that.
All right. So let's try the mallet.
I can't jimmy the door lock with that.
And let's try this.
I can't jimmy the door
Okay,
lock with
so we're
that.
gonna have to get lockpicks of some sort from somewhere. We still got tar we gotta get, or some tar-like substance. Let's look at some of the... I'm gonna look at the recipes again. Maybe there's a recipe that we could use that would be... Let's see. That would be good for the tar. Nope. Drink tequila to combine and discard remaining ingredients. Yeah, so this is supposed to cause... do not mix with alcohol before operating rudders or other heavy machinery. Operating rudders. So, I don't know, maybe we give that to one of the pirates? I don't know. Cirrhosis. Top secret sea biscuit recipe. Okay. What if we give you our death cards? That probably won't have any good. That probably won't do any good. But, you know, it's worth a shot. Let's see what he says at least.
Yeah, I don't think he'd like that.
Of course not. Alright. Well, what can we do? Let's see if there... Now that we have more information, let's see if there's anything in here. Can we somehow use this cheese on the
Pick up that
volcano?
entire wheel of cheese.
Can we cut off a piece somehow?
I need something to chip off a chunk with.
Aha, okay, so maybe we can use the chisel. Okay, so we can use the chunk of cheese in the volcano, maybe, to make it erupt again. Alright. That... I'm glad we came and checked again, because I had forgotten the cheese was there. Now, let's see. Alright, what can we do now? We need... Somehow we need to get into the crypt, but it said you have to die. So, I wonder what we could do about that. Let's see.
It's locked.
What if we use this with alcohol? Or no, we have to operate a rudder, don't we?
Darn child-proof caps? I can't open it.
Alright. Okay, so I don't even know what we have this portrait for. We got this block of tofu. Is there anything like...
That looks like a mask.
Aha! Okay. So now maybe we can get to the volcano, pretend we are a native. Alright. Alright, I think we gotta go this way to get back to the main map. So we will use the tofu mask to pretend that we are a native, hopefully get up to the ceremony, and then throw the block of cheese in. Alright, let's see if we need anything else before we can do that. And then if we get the volcano to explode, that will come down into the hotel, and maybe we'll die in the process and get to go into the crypt. It's very convoluted, but sounds right up Guybrush's alley. Alright, let's go up this way. Well, I guess before we do that, I should use the tofu mask. Let's see. Alright, let's put it on. Yes.
Ick.
Now I'm a native. I am definitely a cannibal. I mean, a vegetarian cannibal. See, my mask is made of tofu. So let me to the volcano for the ceremony. I promise that I am the guy you were waiting for. Alright, come on, Lemonhead, let us in. Alright. Let's see what he says now.
Finally, you're here.
Of
Come on,
course.
we're late for the sacrifice.
God of the volcano who resides in Mount Acidophilus, accept this sacrifice we make unto you. In the form of flesh with high amounts of fiber and wholesome cellulose, free of all fat and trans fatty acids, so that it might nourish you and bring your favor upon our humble village, and not upset
like
nor
he's got
agitate your
peas for
ulcerative
toast.
caldera.
Eggplant
Okay,
for
boys,
legs.
toss them in. You've been a
Alright.
wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
Nice. Okay, now they're gonna roast marshmallows. Alright. Can we say anything to him?
You feed the volcano mannequins made from vegetables?
Yes, we do. Sherman isn't a strict vegetarian, but fatty foods can cause him severe indigestion.
Right. Alright, so let's throw the cheese into the volcano. There we go.
You fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god.
Whoops.
Do you know what that means? You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery. Run for your lives!
Divine dysentery. Oh boy. There we go. Here's the lava. Alright, the cooking pot is hot now. I bet the innkeeper will be happy now. What happened over there? All the lava going
Wow,
out into
that
the
was more
ocean?
spectacular than I'd hoped.
Alright, so now let's see the aftermath of everything we just did. Alright, let's go check out the hotel and then maybe there will be something we can do with the shipwreck, maybe? Alright, let's come over here. And I want to look at the cooking pot first and see. It should be nice and toasty now. I don't know if there's anything we can make in it, but let's look at it.
It's a big, heavy-looking cast iron cooking pot.
Alright, and the barbecue should be nice and
The
hot.
lava has really heated up the barbecue.
Alright, maybe we put the unmelted cheese in and make nacho cheese. Okay, now what do we do with that? Okay, head nuclear, maybe we put
Bottle's
that in?
closed.
Oh. We gotta open it somehow. Can we open it? Is it still gonna say childproof cap?
Darn childproof caps?
Do we have
Can't
to
open it.
find a child to open it? Can we scoop out
I
some?
can't use the measuring cup with that.
Not yet. Okay. What about the tofu mask?
I don't want to cook the tofu.
So I feel like we want to put that into the cheese, but we got to somehow get the cap off. So how do we get the cap off? Maybe we can ask people to open it for us? Let's see. Will you open it for us? Let's see. She'll probably just give us the evil eye and
Bottle's
tell us to
closed.
go away. Alright. What about you? Will you open it for us?
The bottle's closed.
Okay. Well, let's talk to you again. Surely you're happy now. The volcano
The
erupted.
volcano has erupted!
Yes, I know. The Good Soup Empire is saved. Ah, this is the happiest day of my life. Next to the day Grandpa invented the Stay Crispy and Soup oyster cracker.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Soon the resort will be flooded with tourists coming to see the volcano. And I can finally put on the show I was working on the last time we had guests.
What show is
Alright.
that?
Voulez-vous vichyssoise? A dramatic musical about a talented young Parisian soup chef who is cruelly taken down by the Paris culinary establishment for her revolutionary ideas about soup preparation.
I'm
Alright.
sure it'll be a big hit.
So, let's see.
How's business?
Oh, it's just wonderful. Now that the volcanoes are
maybe now
erupting
that the
again,
volcanoes
the
are erupting, they'll let us
reservations
into
are
the
just
room.
pouring in.
So, um, the ring story.
Again, how would one get into your kindly aunt's tomb?
I suppose you would have to die.
Right, okay.
How's business?
Now that the volcanoes are erupting
So-
again, the reservations are just
Can
pouring
we get
in.
into the room now? That's what I want to know. Okay.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Alright, well, let's go see if we can open it now. Maybe there's something we can do, where we have to, I don't know. Let's go see. Maybe he unlocked the door because the reservations are coming in. Let's see.
It's locked.
Of course it is. And we probably can't use the umbrella. Is there anything we can use? Can we use the scissors
I
on
can't jimmy the door lock with that.
it? No. Okay. Probably not the magic wand.
I can't jimmy the door lock with that.
Probably not the gold tooth.
That doesn't need a gold tooth.
Alright. What about, this is sort of like
I
a
don't want to pin
lockpick.
that.
The chisel is sort of like a lockpick, right?
I can't jimmy the door lock. I can't use the nail with that.
No. Okay. And we can't use this on the door,
I
can we?
can't jimmy the door lock with that.
Of course not. Could we use? We may not have what we need in order to open it. Okay. And he won't let, we don't have the conversation option anymore to open the door. He won't, he's just the house business conversation now. He's just like, oh, it's great. Alright. So
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Guess let's go. Okay. Oh, I bet the cheese, melted cheese. Would that be like tar? I wonder. What could we? Okay, maybe. Let's see. Maybe we can put some things into it. Like, I don't know what this shaving soap is for. Let's see.
The bottle has a cork in it.
How do we take the cork out? Can we?
I can't pull the cork out with my hands.
Why not? And have we tried using the nail with it? I can't
use the
remember.
nail with that.
Okay. Have we tried the chisel? I can't remember.
I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the chisel with that.
Alright. And I probably
I don't wanna
tried
pin
the
that.
pin. Alright. Did I try the auger?
That doesn't need to be augured.
Of course not. Open it with a tooth.
That doesn't need a gold tooth.
Alright. Well, can I pan the molten cheese
This
out?
pie pan won't do any good there.
No. Okay. What if I put the glue in?
I don't want to cook the paste.
Okay. If I put the
I
skeleton.
don't want to make a stew.
Don't want to make a stew. Alright. So. Alright. Nothing more I can do here right now then. I still need to find more. I somehow have to get these shaving lotions and the bottles open. I need to find a monkey to open them for me, I guess. But maybe I can go look at the shipwreck. Maybe there's something new from the volcano. Like, the village has nothing. Let's see if there's anything new at Elaine's because of the lava. Probably not, because it looks kind of far away. But, okay. So we do still have the fireflies. Can we catch them with the cup?
I can't use the measuring cup with that.
Okay. Probably can't use the umbrella.
I can't use the umbrella with that.
Alright. Okay, so probably nothing there yet. Let's go try the shipwreck. I really want to see if there's anything we can do over there. Let's see. What if we give you our death cards?
I don't think he'd like that.
Alright. Maybe we need to give the 5 death cards back to the fortune teller lady. Let's see. Do you want your
I don't think he'd like that.
soap back? No. What about this?
The bottle's closed.
Of course it is. Okay. Do you want an auger?
I don't think he'd like that.
Alright. So, I don't think we have... We gotta come back with a tar-like solution, and then we'll get the hand soap. So, what are we missing? What else can we do? Let's check out the windmill again. And let's see... let's see if there's anything there that we have missed. How could we die? Can we go jump into the volcano? Like, is that what we need to do? Do we need to, like, sacrifice ourselves in order to get into the crypt? I feel like we just need the appearance of death, which would imply... Oh, we can use the umbrella on the windmill now. And get up top to the barrel. Alright. So, let's see. Alright. So now, can we look at the barrel?
It's full of fermenting sugar water used for making rum.
Okay.
No.
Can we take a measuring cup of it? Okay. So...
It's full of sugar water now.
Okay. And we still gotta figure out how to get
Bottle's
the lid off of that. Alright, but now we can go down. Alright, so now let us... What can we use to open it? Like, it's a childproof lid. I feel like we need a child. But let's look. Alright, maybe there's some way... I mean, we gotta be dead, right? Or pretend dead. So maybe there's something here in the cemetery that can help us. Let's see. Let's take another look at it. What do we got? Plaque. What did this say again? I forgot. And then, well, what did this one say again?
It says Tex Venture.
Tex Venture? Okay. Let's see. What do we got here?
Miller the Sot. Here lies old Miller. He's far past his prime. He drank some weed killer with a half twist of lime.
Okay. What else do we have? Get the chimney. Workbench. Can we, like, put the bottle on the workbench and use, like, the tools on it, maybe? Like,
The
bang
bottle's
it
closed.
open? What if the dog bites it open?
The bottle's closed.
Alright. Oh, what about this hook?
The bottle's closed.
Let's see. Can we use it with the recycled tools somehow?
The bottle's closed.
Alright. The lilies. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Chimney.
The bottle's closed.
Maybe there's like a gap in the chimney that we can
Bottle's
like,
closed.
squeeze it in and turn it. Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What else could we do? Have we for sure tried everything with this?
I can't use the
let's
nail
try
with
all
that.
our tools again. Let's try the chisel.
That opened it.
I swear I've tried that before. Okay then. Now
That
let's
doesn't
pour.
look hungover at all.
What?
That doesn't look hungover at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe we have to use that on the cheese mixture. Okay, so let's... Or maybe we just have to drink a grog and use it? And then that should cause extreme drowsiness, right? Alright, let's go see. And then, you know, if we just, like, keel over right in his hotel, he'll have to be like, oh no, let me put you in the crypt. Alright. Let's go in. Oh, wait, before we do that, let's see if we can use this sugar water stuff on the cooking pot.
I can't use the measuring cup with that.
And we don't need to use this
I don't
one,
want to
right?
cook the hangover cure.
Okay. Did we use...
I can't use the chisel with that.
Okay. Well, it's worth a try. Maybe that was what I had tried the chisel on. I feel like I had tried it on the other one, but I guess not. Okay. So... let's see. So, let's get a drink.
I'd like a
And
drink, please.
Right.
we can mix it up in that. So, let's put that in the grog.
That makes the drink oh so much more appealing.
And let's drink
It
it.
just occurred to me that mixing medicine and alcohol is a really stupid and possibly lethal thing to do. If I were a real person instead of a lovably inept cartoon character with the potential for a few more sequels, I wouldn't even consider it.
Mm-hmm.
Skull!
Alright, time to die so we can get into the crypt.
That's odd. It's supposed to cause drowsiness. I don't feel the least bit drowsy.
In fact, I feel,
Just fine. I feel just fine. Alright.
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer, but I couldn't stop coughing.
You
so
crack me up,
funny.
Mort.
So what's with the new guy?
Oh, he's been like that for an hour now. Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game then.
But with him being the main character and all, funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
When I should
Alright.
take care of him.
Would you? It's bad for business having him just lie there.
Yep. Alright. Now
Rest in
we're
peace
the
and all
crypt.
that.
Yay! The end. It is not the end. You scored
Hey!
0 out of 800 points.
I'm not really dead.
We're not done. We're not done with this game.
Oh, come on, cut it out.
That's what I thought. Alright, so now can we... where are we? Alright. Do we need to chisel
No.
our way out? Let's see. Where are we? Oh, we're in this one. Okay.
I can't use the mallet with that.
Can we chisel our way out? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now, what do we got? Can we...
Yikes. Where's that telltale pounding coming from? It's coming from
thanks
within
for
one of
the
these
follow
coffins.
pre-engaged.
From the dead. The dead that surround
Welcome
me.
in.
They must know my horrible secret.
My horrible
They'll
secret.
never let me rest until I've paid for the wrongs I've committed against.
This
Wait a
isn't the
second. I
telltale
don't have a
heart, my
horrible
friend.
secret.
Alright. Let's see if we can get into a coffin. Alright. Maybe we'll find the band. I guess we're doing this in multiple parts. I've been following your Outer Wilds playthrough and enjoying that. Well, thank you. I'm really bad at it, but I've been having fun with it. Oh no.
I'm glad to be
It's
finally out of
Dan
that
from the
thing,
last game.
even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom.
Oh dear.
Well, hello there. Say, you look
Oh no.
familiar.
I knew this would bite us in the
Yes,
butt.
well,
Of course! Guybrush Threepwood. You're the one who locked me in there in the first place.
well, you see, I've been meaning to...
No, I won't hear of it. That was the best time of my life. Gave me plenty of time to think, you know? To think about the things that really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention pirate raids and deadly sea battles, huge man-eating reptiles, dangerous quicksand pits, trigger-happy duelists, and of
Man,
course,
for a
those
guy who's
pesky
been locked in
undead.
a
Have
coffin
you ever
for
thought of what would
months?
happen to your loved ones should this gruesome fate befall you?
No, but...
Well, of course, you have plenty of time to think about it. Or do you? I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been dead. It's given me a whole new perspective on life. A life that I'm going to devote to making sure people's life insurance needs are met.
Of
Here,
course,
take one
new
of my
business.
business cards I've had made up.
You had made up
if
while
you've
you were in
been
the
locked in
coffin.
that coffin, how are you able to have business cards made?
Now's not the
Exactly.
time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered? Run along now and let me set up my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts, all
Oh, boy.
equipped with a patented secure lock release mechanism. Just
Nice.
jiggle the handle there.
Alright. So we'll just jiggle the handle and get out, right? Nice. Okay. So, let's see. We got another skeleton arm. Can we take that one and then we'll have two? We're gonna build ourselves like a whole skeleton here.
I already have a nice skeleton arm, thank you.
Well, let's look at it at least.
Another skeleton arm.
We got a body here.
That guy was so bloated he burst his coffin.
Gross. Bone pile.
I don't want to know what happened here.
We got a skull pile.
I wonder where their bodies are.
Alright, what if we take a skull?
No.
No? Okay. We got a giant web. Can we take that?
I'm afraid it would stick to my hands.
Alright, maybe we
I
can
wonder where the spider that spun that web is.
stick to my hands. Do we have something let's look at Stan's card.
Mutual of Stan. Because you could die horribly at any moment. It's even laminated.
How did he do this while he was in the coffin? Alright. Hey, welcome in, B. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you. How's it going? Alright. We're just, we have just died and now we are in the crypt. So, let's see. What do we do now? We got the coffin. Let's look in the coffin.
It's creepy.
I'm sure it is. Can we open those? We save Stan. I know! I was
Lots
like,
of coffins
I
in
feel
here.
less bad now from the last game. Alright.
Some things are better left nailed shut.
Alright.
I don't think he'd like that.
Let's go ahead and just talk to him.
I think I need coverage right now.
Now hold on just a minute there, son. Give me a chance to get the office set up. Run along now.
We stand. Alright, he's gotta get set up, but I wanted to see... Okay, maybe we just gotta go out and then let's try going right back in and seeing if that... Oh wait, that's that coffin. Okay. Can we go into this coffin now? Now that we know about the jiggle the handle trick?
It's locked.
But... Isn't
The Good
it...
Soup family crypt.
Isn't it Stan's crypt? Can we use his business card on it?
I don't think that would be interested in a business card.
But we could use it like to pick the lock. Can we use the chisel on it?
I can't use the chisel with that.
No. Okay. Did we just die for nothing? I mean, we did save Stan, so I guess it wasn't totally for nothing. But still,
It's locked.
let us in. Alright, well, let's go back and talk. See if Stan's already set up yet. Let's see. Nope, still not set up. Alright, is there anything else that we can... Oh, coffin nails. Let's take those. Maybe we can use those somehow? We've already got one nail, right? So maybe we'll have a whole bunch of nails. Let's see. Alright, can we do anything with this body? I mean, it's kind of...
I don't need a rotten corpse.
Are you sure? Alright.
No.
Anything else? Okay, so we got the web. We got lots of nails. Can we somehow use these in the
I
court?
don't want to use the coffin nails with that.
No. Okay. Alright. So now what do? We got... I guess, what if we go back to the hotel and say like, oh yeah, we're not dead, by the way. I wonder if he'll have a meltdown. Let's go see what happens. And we still got our cheese cooking over there that we got to figure out what to put in it. I think that's going to be what we need to make like tar with.
Hi
for the
guys.
ship.
I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead. No questions for the dead guy come back to life? No questions like, is there life after death or is there a heaven? Will there be adequate parking? Fine.
They're just like,
be that way.
"Are
I
you
wouldn't tell you
stupid?"
about the hereafter if you begged me.
Alright, let's talk to him. See what he says. Will you let us into the room now? Let's see.
I thought if I died I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious? You can't be buried in the Good Soup family crypt unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
Uh-huh.
Member of the family, huh?
Okay.
Uncle Griswold, it's me! Don't you recognize me?
Let's see if we can con him.
Recognize you? I've never seen you before in my life. What is your name?
Hearty beef and potato. Vegetables, split pea with ham, wonton.
Wonton.
Wonton?
I spent several years in the Orient.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
No,
Wonton
you
was
don't
my
look
choice
much like
too.
a good soup at all. In fact,
Alright, I have an
you
idea.
look more like one of the Brothschilds. They always did have weak features.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Let's
Every
see.
day I wander the Good Soup family hall of portraits and give my respects to each of my distinguished ancestors. Every distinguishing feature of the Good Soup family is there in those pictures.
So maybe
and I
we
see
can
nothing in any of those portraits
glue
that
the
might
picture to
remind
our
me
face?
of you.
Okay, let's see.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Okay, so let's go over this way so we can like pull up our little con here. And then let us see about putting this portrait on our face somehow. Okay, so portrait. Wait, let's come over here. Can we? Alright, so let's see. Can we use the scissors on the portrait?
There, I've cut out the face.
Alright. Now, can we glue it?
I can't paste that.
Alright, can we just put it on our face? Oh. Wait, come back here. Oh, maybe I just gotta use it. So let's just use it here.
Canvassy. Canvassy.
Okay.
I don't want to use the coffin nails with that.
What can we do to attach it to our face? Let's see. Magnet? Can we use it? Okay, can we use it on the pie pan?
I can't use the portrait face with that.
Can we glue?
I can't paste that. I can't use the magnet with that.
Alright, what can we do? Skeleton
I can't
arm
use
it?
the skeleton arm with that.
Okay, let's see. Maybe we just have to use the portrait face with him. And maybe Guybrush will do the rest. Let's see. We'll give that a shot anyways. So, let's see. I don't think that's gonna work.
My piratey instincts tell me I should keep this to myself.
Yeah. Okay. So, alright. Can we use it on
I
the
can't use
mask?
the portrait face with that.
Okay.
I can't use the portrait face with that.
We gotta use it on something. What can we use it on? Well, I wanted to see what happens if I give all of the death cards back to her. Will she just like be like, oh, you're super evil?
My piratey instincts tell me I should keep this to myself.
Okay. Alright. So, what can we... Alright, let's see. Use the pirate
I
face
can't use the portrait face with that.
on the balloon.
I can't use the portrait face with that.
Alright.
I can't paste that.
What can we do with the pirate face? Use the magic wand on it?
The magic wand has no effect on that.
Alright. Put it on the nail.
I can't use the nail with that.
Put it on the chisel.
I can't use the chisel with that.
Or the
I can't
hammer?
use the mallet with that.
No. Okay. What can we use it on? Let's see. If we use the tofu mask.
Ugh. I can barely see out of that mask.
Alright. Can we... How do we...
Canvassy.
Canvassy. What is that even... Alright. Let's see. Nacho cheese. There's a fork there. Can I take the fork?
That fork is stuck in all that congealed cheese.
Of course it is. Okay. So... what can we do with this? I feel like it needs to be like a disguise, right? Like somehow attached to our face. Alright, let's look in the cooking pot, see how our melted cheese is doing.
That melted cheese looks just like yellow tar.
Yeah? Now how do we get it out? Can we, pan
This
some
pie
out?
pan won't do any good there.
So we gotta have, I can't take it, right?
I guess I'll just drag this down to Haggis now.
Okay.
Here, Haggis.
Well,
This stuff
there we
should work to
go.
patch up the ship.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should.
That was a lot
Consistency
easier
of
than I
tar,
thought.
but with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad, go ahead and take it.
Yay! Alright. Now we can go at least to Elaine and try and get that ring off. Is she gone? It doesn't say Elaine anymore. Okay. Alright, now let's see if we can use that greasy hand.
Let's see if this slippery, greasy lotion does the trick.
Will that come off?
That should do it.
Alright, so now let's take it. There we go.
The cursed ring exploded.
Okay. So now we just gotta put the good ring when we get it onto the onto her finger. Alright. So what can we do? Can we attract the fireflies? Can we put this on the stump and attract the fireflies with the sugar water?
The sugar water would attract the fireflies, but there's no way I could catch them.
Okay, so we're missing something then. What can we capture them with? Do we have anything? Can we put the pie pan down?
This pie pan won't do any good there.
Well. Okay. What? Okay, so we have several things that we could do. What am I supposed to do with this? Like,
It's a good soup family portrait, but I've cut out the face.
oh, maybe? I wonder. Wait. Okay, maybe we have to go put this back in... Okay, maybe I have to go use the magic wand to bring the picture frame back, put that photo in it, but put our face on it somehow. Like maybe we're standing there like, yes, it's really us. All right, let's go see. Back over this way. And let's see. See if that does anything. All right. Okay, so now can we use the, where's the magic wand? It's over here. Can we use it? There's no way to use it like, that's with the door. All right, what if we open the door? Can we take one of the old portraits?
I don't have any use for portraits of the Van Salad family.
But what if we use this on...
I don't think the portrait would look good there.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So is there... I still want to figure out how to get into this room. Like, can we just like knock on the door?
It's locked.
Okay. Alright, so how... Alright, so I'm trying to figure out... Okay, let's go talk to Stan again. Maybe by now he has set up shop. Let's just go see. Alright, go over this way. We still need a light bulb too, also, for, like, can we take a tiki lantern?
No.
Okay. Well, you know, it's like, well, there's a light there. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Let's go back to the graveyard. Back to the cemetery. Okay. Oh, now he's open. Good. So, let's see. Mutual of Stan. All right.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
All right, he's all set up here. Let's see. Let's talk to Stan. An executive thingy, a photo. What else he got? You've convinced me I want to buy some
You
insurance.
convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon
All
regret.
right, let's
The
see.
question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy, it's
You
whether
gotta
you can
wave the
afford
hands all
not
over the
to.
place.
Speaking of which, can you afford to buy an insurance policy?
Well, how much does it cost?
Oh, that depends on a variety of factors. How much coverage you need, how much you're willing to spend, all sorts of highly complicated sliding scale insurance equations and such. But I won't bore you with all that. Just let me ask you this. How much money do you have?
Well, I've got these wooden nickels.
I see. Maybe I've confused you somewhere along the line. While nothing would please me more to send you out of here, with the peace of mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death, I have to run a business here. If you can't at least show me some collateral, I can't give you a policy.
Collateral, huh? How about an enormous uncursed diamond, the antique bottle, this one-of-a-kind refrigerator magnet, these coffin nails, this authentic pirate tooth.
This authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate. Only one of its kind.
Is that real gold?
It is.
Finest known to man. Not much spit on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language. All right, let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs.
And you can rest assured that you've provided for your family well after your unfortunate departure.
What are
Okay.
the terms of this plan exactly?
It's quite simple, son. When you die, whoever holds that policy gets a lot of money.
A lot of money? Wow.
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
No,
All right.
I'm serious. I want you to be very, very careful.
Will do.
Because he doesn't want to pay for, okay, so what does this say?
This entitles the bearer of this document to the sum of a lot of money on the event of the
Some
demise
lot
of
money.
wonton good soup.
1 ton good soup. Okay. Okay. So maybe we give that and say, look, I am him. Look at all this. Is there anything else in here we can do? What's the executive
What
thingy?
is it about these things that makes them so
It's the
popular in
little
office settings?
marble thing that goes back and forth. So
File
we got-
cabinets.
He's got his desk here. Photo? What's the photo of?
Is that the photo that came with the frame?
No, that's my wife. Man, I wish people would stop with that.
Calendar? Can we take the calendar?
No.
What does it say?
Hmm.
Coffee maker, files. What is that? Healthy something or the other. Healthy tea. Pick up healthy tea. Can we?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, all right. Let's go see if now that we have a life insurance policy, that he will believe that we're part of his family. I don't know, but let's see. I mean, we're wonton good soup, so let's see if that works. Are you easily conned? Alright, so let's see. Now let's give the insurance policy to Good Soup. At least show him and say like, see, look.
I don't think he'd like that.
Okay, what if we... Oh, okay. What if we die again? Maybe? Like we have an insurance policy? Let's see. I'd like a drink, please.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure, sure.
Okay, so let's see. If we... I don't know what we do with that. Let's see. Let's try it again. And see what happens. So we'll die again. Will we go to Stan's office or will we go to the other crypt now? I mean, we got the life insurance on us. Let's see.
This guy's dead again.
Dead again.
It's just fake.
Hey, Lady Glees.
No, I'm pretty
welcome
sure it's
in,
the real thing this
Raiders.
time.
How was your
If
stream?
you say so.
I saw that you got
He's an
on
awfully
and I wanted
fragile
to check
little
it out,
fellow,
but
isn't
you
I'll
finished
take
first.
care of him.
It's a raid.
Well, hello.
How
what a
are you
surprise
tonight?
You're dropping in like this. Now you see, this is exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, I always raid you. Alright, darn it. Okay, so maybe we can pick the lock with the business card. So welcome in, everybody. We are playing Curse of Monkey Island, which is a crazy, crazy puzzle game. I was feeling okay, but now I'm starting to fade. Yeah, crackers. That's like the answer to morning sickness. Well, I hope that you feel better though, for sure. That is
Hey, what
definitely
an
no
amazing
fun.
story I have to tell. I was dead, but I live again. Who wants to hear about it?
Nobody wants to hear about it.
You guys don't deserve to hear a good story.
They're all like, "You're back again." I'll grab some saltines and a ginger ale before bed. Yeah, that was one thing that always found helped. Definitely having just that little bit of saltines. Yes, if you don't eat, you feel worse. All right, let's try to use that. That's the only thing I haven't tried. I tried it on the crypt door, but I haven't tried it on this door. And
I
that
guess I'm better at this pirating thing than I thought. It
nice.
worked.
All right, so that did work. Now let's see what we got. We got a wardrobe. What's in the wardrobe?
It's so musty that I don't want to open it up.
All right.
It's a really musty smelling wardrobe.
Bed. Can we pull the bed down? Hello. We got a book here. What book is this?
The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Goodsoup.
Okay.
I can't reach it.
Okay. So we gotta somehow pull the bed down and keep it down. Oh wait. Maybe can we finally use the skeleton arm on something? Nope.
I can't reach it.
Do you know what time they come back tomorrow? I am not sure. I'm thinking around like 1 or 2, but I haven't heard anything either. They probably will text sometime. Yeah, leave early. They might get home a little bit later. Okay, can we like glue this down?
I can't paste that.
What do we got? Alright, well let's look at this. Open the nightstand.
I'm sure there's
Isn't
nothing
it a
in there except one of
6-hour
those
drive?
hotel Bibles.
I'm not. It might be. I'm not
Quaint.
sure how long the drive is. Porcelain. More porcelain.
Ugh, it's an old-fashioned water carafe.
Okay. What can we do to keep the bed down, I wonder? Can we nail it down? Let's pull it down and nail it down with all our nails. It is a good ways away though. Let's use all the coffin nails on the bed. There we go. Keep this silly thing down. Now
I'm not sure if that's strong enough to hold it. I might need
one more nail. Done. Oh, that would be nice.
There. The bed
I'm
has
so
been nailed down.
close.
That ought to do it.
Alright, so let's get the family history. Nice. Anything we need to do with the skeleton? Or the hole?
Wow. I'll bet his room charges are pretty hefty by now.
Did I just see something about a key? Or is that just bed? I think that might have just been bed. Yeah, I don't... Okay. Anything about the boarded hole?
The Murphy bed is slammed up so many times it's made a hole in the wall.
Yeah, last I checked, I had like 2.4 average stream viewers. I'm like, I don't want to know who the 0.4 is.
It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family. And it says I'll receive a new book every month, or cancel with no obligation, and keep my copy of Buccaneers and Bouillabaisse as a free gift.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if we can... maybe now that we have that... Oh, wait. It was a picture book, right? So maybe we can paste a picture, like, I don't know, like, maybe we paste the face picture in the book?
I can't use the portrait face with that. I can't use the portrait face with that.
Okay, wait. Can we glue?
I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I don't think the portrait would look good there.
Okay. I'm not sure what we do with the portrait face, but let's try talking to him again. I'm gonna lurk and get ready for bed. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you. I hope that you feel better in the morning, for sure. And have lots of restful sleep. Let's see. Look at me. Don't I look just like a
Look
good
at
soup?
me. Don't I look just like a Good Soup?
Me too.
I still don't think you have those noble good soup features. If you looked at all like a good soup, I might believe your story.
Okay, so
I'm off to explore
we
the
gotta
rustic
do
charms of Blood Island.
something. Let's look at this again. Maybe we use
It's
it.
full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family.
Okay, can we?
It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family.
Right. Can we use it?
Well, I
with
can't
the
use the book
face
with that.
somehow?
Well, I can't use the book with that.
Okay. Okay. Now, what can we do with the? Can we do with the face? Like, we keep trying to put it on. Like, what if we just use it now?
Canvassy.
That doesn't work. Okay. So we got this. Is there some way? Do we have a picture of our? Can we use the portrait?
All the hotel signs say I'm not supposed to touch the paintings.
Okay. What if we go back up to the hallway and try that? Like, if we go up there and then we just, like, hold the portrait in front of our face, maybe? Let's see. Alright, so let's try using it again now that we're
All
up
the hotel
here.
signs say I'm not supposed to touch the paintings.
Okay. But can we, like, put it up here?
I don't think the portrait would look good there.
Would look fine here. Put it in the window?
I don't think the portrait would look good there.
Where can we use it? Portrait on the door and then go stand on the other side. Okay. Now let's go stand inside and look through the window. Alright, now let's look through the porthole. Alright, there we go.
There's nothing like family. No matter what may happen in the topsy-turvy world of the Caribbean resort business,
Nice.
I can always relax in the knowledge that I come from good, wealthy stock. Breeding. That's what's important. Breeding and culture. Just like grandfather Lambert. Breeding, culture, and lots of really old money. It makes a man proud.
So now notice how we look. See, don't we have a resemblance
It's
now?
funny. I don't remember grandfather Lambert as looking so common. Oh, weird. It's like his eyes follow me. Pictures like that really creep me out.
So now the next time you see a painting where the eyes follow you, you're going to have to wonder, is that really just the painting? Or is there actually some person on the other side of a window actually looking at me? Alright, so now do we look like your family? Surely we do. Alright.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
Now that you mention it,
Exactly.
you do bear a slight resemblance to my great-grandfather, C. Lambert Goodsoup.
Clammy?
Yes.
Why, folks back home used to tell me all the time. You're the spitting image of old Chowder Good Soup.
Well, I think you're right. I wonder why I didn't see it before.
Alright.
I'd like a
Now
drink,
we'll get our
please.
drink.
Sure.
Alright. Now we will put the hangover or the hangover medicine in. And now we should wake up in the family crypt. Especially since we got the insurance policy in Wonton Good Soup's name. Alright. So let's see what happens now.
This guy's dead again. I'll take care of him.
What?
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Okay. Well, poop. Okay, let's see. What? Maybe we didn't talk to him enough. Okay. Well, let's try it again. Let's go talk to him and see what he says. Like, maybe he didn't believe us for some reason. All right.
Hi, guys. I've risen from the deepest recesses of the underworld.
So I thought,
Your curiosity is overwhelming.
all right, let's try talking to him again. Maybe he just didn't, maybe we didn't talk to him enough about it. All right.
I could just talk about good soup history all day.
Okay,
How
I
about
didn't
that
talk to him
first
enough
fateful
then.
journey made to the Caribbean?
Oh, you mean the one that
Check
Baron
the book.
Salmon Bisque de Good Soup began in 1621?
Exactly. He landed on Scab Island with just a spoon and a dream. In just
A
4
spoon and
short
a dream.
years, he had formed the largest chain of all soup restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. By
All right.
1635, he had driven the entire Van Salad family out of the Caribbean and had a restaurant empire that spanned the globe.
Oh, boy.
Actually, the Van Salads were not driven out until 1637, and the Good Soup chain of restaurants and resorts never did become popular in the South Pacific.
Yes, we are. Oh, all right. Whatever.
All right.
Well, son, it looks like you were right. Welcome back to the glorious name of Good Soup.
Yay.
I'm, honored.
And as a good
All
soup,
right.
you're welcome to every benefit the name provides. Instant prestige around Blood Island. A 10% discount at any of the Good Soup resorts in the Caribbean.
Nice.
And, of course, medical, dental, and a 401k. And the best thing of all, if you should happen to drop dead, you will be buried in the extravagant Good Soup family crypt.
Okay.
It's
Now
as if
we
all
can
my
die.
dreams have come true.
All right. So now we'll get the drink. All right.
I'd like a drink, please.
Here you go, laddie.
This should be the last time we have to do this. All right. Now we'll drink the spiked drink, and we should wake up in the family crypt. Because that option isn't even there anymore to talk about his family. Oh no, my family has died.
Oh dear. He's had a sudden and completely unexpected relapse of death.
Relapse of
And
death.
just as we were getting reacquainted, as his kinsman, it is my duty to give him a proper burial. It is
Exactly.
my solemn vow. The late lamented wonton Good Soup shall be buried in the Good Soup family crypt.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yay! We have done it. So now, anything in here? Let's see.
Ominous.
All right, so we got a crumbling hole. Can we break that down?
Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through. Wow, it's a tunnel that opens on a deep, dark forest. It looks
Okay.
familiar somehow. As if I've seen it in a dream. Or maybe it's... I don't know. Great jumping monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabbit jaguars. They're coming right at me! Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for.
That's funny. All right, let's look at this plaque.
It's a memorial plaque for Minnie Stroney Good Soup.
Is that the... Okay, so that's the one we want, right?
Yikes.
Hello there. Let's see.
It's a ghost in a bride's gown. She looks very sad and lonely.
Okay, can we talk to
Ahem.
Oh, hello there.
Let's see. Who are you and what are you doing here? Go into the light. Hey, nice ring. How do I get out of this crypt? This is just a shade too creepy for me. I'm leaving.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Good Soup, last in a long line of eligible Good Soup debutantes. I was buried here exactly 1 week after my wedding day.
Okay.
A wedding day that never came.
What happened?
I was the belle of Blood Island.
How many people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean. But all my suitors bored me to tears. I wanted someone dangerous. I wanted a pirate.
Of course you
By
did.
the way, what do you do for a living?
Flooring inspector.
Oh.
Morgan
Then
Spector.
one day, a real pirate sailed his ship into the bay. I fell for him instantly, and we became engaged. But he
Okay.
left me standing at the altar, and I died of a broken heart.
Aw.
Wow, that bites.
Oh, I know.
Let's see.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
Well, there was one I could have fallen for.
Oh.
Young Charles de Goulash. He had such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
Well, I think we found him.
What happened to that young man you liked
She's
so
gonna
much?
say he went into the hotel.
Last time I saw Charles, he had checked into the hotel.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was the guy
Hey, nice
that we
ring.
found with the book.
Oh,
Was it something I said?
I hate this ring. It's been passed down from mother to daughter in the Good Soup family for generations.
Well, if you hate it,
It was
can
to
we
be
have
my
it?
wedding ring until that evil pirate stole the diamond and left me. Left me here to die of a broken heart.
No.
Where's the diamond for your ring?
It's gone. He took it.
Who took it?
My love, my honey cakes, my widow schnoo bums, my
Is it gonna
LeChuck.
be? I knew it.
LeChuck is your schnoobums?
I
He
knew
pried
it.
the diamond from
I
its
knew it.
satin during the
Knew it.
rehearsal dinner. Oh, what a fool I was. He told me he was taking it out to get some fresh air.
Taking the diamond out to get fresh air. Let's see.
Since you're, not using it, can I have your engagement band?
This ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
Okay. Let's see.
Where did LeChuck take the diamond?
Cad, the fiend, he sold it to the smugglers of Skull Island.
Okay, so yeah,
It's
we
just
gotta get to
so
Skull Island.
humiliating. I could just die.
Okay. Let's see.
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I marry. Are you attached?
Yes. Boy, howdy, yes. Engaged, actually.
Engaged, actually.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
Alright, so let's see.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us.
Oh boy.
I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Well, we'll just figure that out.
This is just a shade too creepy for me.
I bet it's the
I'm leaving.
same stand door, so we'll just jiggle the handle hopefully and let's see if we can get out of here that way. Let's see. Let's just see if we can open it the same way we did the other one.
It's locked. There's no way out.
Are we sure? Let's see. What if we...
The chisel is too small to work on these bars.
Too small, huh? Is the auger
That doesn't
bigger?
need to be augured.
Okay. What about... Can we use the umbrella?
I can't use the umbrella with that.
Alright. Chisel's too small, huh? Well, the pin's gonna be too small,
I don't
right?
want to pin that.
Yeah. What about scissors?
I don't want to cut that.
The magic wand?
The magic wand has no effect on that.
Okay. What about the skeleton arm?
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
We can't use the skeleton arm with anything. Is this the chisel's too small?
The chisel is too small to work on these bars.
What about, did we try the mallet?
I can't use the mallet with that.
Okay, so we need something bigger than the chisel. Alright, is there anything back where she was at? Or maybe we can try using the mallet with the crumbling hole. I mean, I know that was like an Easter egg, but let's see. Let's look at the coffin. And see what there is. There's a
Morbid.
memorial wreath.
Tastefully done.
Can we take it?
No.
Alright. Anything on the coffin that we can take, like,
No.
Alright, what's over this way then? There's more to see over here. Aha! Okay. What is this? Crowbar. There we go. And what was family crest? Do we need
going to be so cool.
Good soup is food.
can we
I don't want to
take
get
it?
my fingerprints all over it.
We got a crack. What's through here?
Die!
Oh,
I
I'm
know
not going
you.
to do that again. I think I broke my skull. I'm all skull.
It's your own fault. Stop scaring me like that.
So I did scare you? Really?
Well, startled is more like it.
Oh,
But startled in a terrified kind of way. You really are very, very scary.
Don't talk down to me.
I really don't have any choice.
I saw you get out of that crypt. Does this mean that you're dead?
No, I was only faking.
Darn. I thought together we could walk among the living and spawn a new wave of terror throughout the Caribbean.
So what you're
leg.
saying is that you only love me for my legs.
Something like that.
Alright, come here, Murray.
Hey,
Alright. Let's talk to Murray.
I don't want to get caught up in a conversation with Murray right now.
Alright, can we give you the skeleton arm?
Reuniting Murray with his arm is a bad idea.
Oh, okay. Let's do the crack then. Let's look. Aha! So we got Mort. We got a lantern. Can we, like, talk to you?
Hey, mister! Help!
what? Who's there?
Can you let us
Who
out?
said that? Who's scaring poor old Mort, the gravedigger?
There's been a horrifying mistake. I've been buried alive in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. This joke has gone far enough. You kids should be ashamed of yourselves.
It's no joke. I'm really trapped in here.
Crazy kids with your long hair and your Baroque music. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Okay. Let's see. This isn't a trick. I'm really trapped in this crypt. You must love horror stories to own all these collectibles.
This isn't a trick. I'm really trapped in this crypt. I drank a special potion that put me into a coma. Thinking I was dead, they buried me in this crypt.
Yeah, right. They did that in the book. Never trade lunches with a corpse. If you kids
Okay.
ever came up with an original idea, I might believe you.
Just come and look at me through this crack.
Oh, sure. I turn my back to the door and you thieving little hoodlums will sneak up from behind and tie me up. I read all about your sinister ways in my horror novels, so nothing doing.
Let's see.
You must love horror stories to own all these collectibles.
Reading fantastic stories about the dead helps me keep my mind off my work.
Oh yeah.
Why are you wasting your money on all this bad fiction?
At least my bad fiction doesn't require over $1,000 in hardware.
I see your point. Let me out of this crypt.
I'm
He's
not
like,
pulling
"Go
theater tricks
away."
this time. Just leave me alone and let me read my horror novels.
All right.
Let me out
Oops,
of this
I didn't mean to do
crypt.
that one again.
Just
I
leave
meant
me
to do the
alone
one
and let
above
me
it.
read my horror novels.
All right.
Curses, you've seen through my web of deceit. I'm no ordinary man trapped in a crypt.
Well, what are you then?
My faster-than-light ship is trapped in a subspace anomaly. I seek the golden rods of Cthon to bring peace to the Shire. I'm an angry and deranged ghost haunting this crypt.
I'm an angry and deranged ghost haunting this crypt.
Then let me see you appear before me.
Excuse me?
If you were a real spirit, you could materialize in a ghostly form. It's all in the books. Well, let's see it.
Isn't the ominous sound of my disembodied voice proof enough?
Maybe we can make a shadow puppet. Let's see.
Fear me. I'm an evil ghost.
Then go ahead. Show your ghastly visage.
I can't. I'm shy.
You're no ghost.
I'm going to haunt this crypt until you set me free.
I'm going to haunt you until you set me free.
Then go ahead. Show your ghastly visage.
Not right now.
You're no ghost.
Okay, so maybe
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness.
we have
now.
to
Have a good time.
do something. Okay, can we maybe we have to use the crowbar on something in here.
I can't use the crowbar with that.
Okay, so let's see.
I can't reach.
Can't reach.
I can't use the umbrella with that.
Alright, what can we do? Can we
I
pick up
can't
the lantern?
reach.
Can we use the crowbar to move the lantern?
I can't reach. It's the poster for some really trashy monster book. Trust me, it'll never sell. It looks like he's writing a horror novel.
Moby
It's
Dick.
called The Grog That Drank People, part 1 of a 3-book cycle. I wonder why trashy media always comes in threes.
Alright, let's see, what do we got? Hanged Snuggle Bunny?
Cloying, yet grisly at the same time.
What all do we got?
It's a poster for some dumb book about undead pirates.
Pirates Must Die?
It's a dinosaur from the monsters that time couldn't care less about.
Let's see. Werewolf?
Spooky.
Can we pull the werewolf over here, maybe? With the crowbar?
I can't use the crowbar with that.
With the umbrella?
I can't use the umbrella with that. I can't use the umbrella with that.
What can we use it?
I can't use the umbrella with that.
What about the crowbar? Can we use the crowbar with the
I can't use the crowbar with that.
And
I
not
can't
the
reach.
lantern? We can't reach it?
I can't reach.
Okay, maybe this is what we use the skeleton arm for. Let's see. There we go.
Well, that can reach the lantern, but it won't grab hold.
Okay, what can we put on the skeleton arm? Can we put paste on it? Aha! There we go.
I've got it.
Hey, what happened to the light?
Nice. Alright, now can we use the lantern on Murray?
Murray, do your stuff.
Okay. Ah!
There we go.
Mortal fool, release me from this wretched tomb. I must be set free, or I will haunt you forever. I will hide your keys beneath the cushions of your upholstered furniture. And never more will you be able to find socks that match.
All right, hang on. I'm coming.
Great work, Murray.
Yay!
I was terrifying, wasn't I?
Indeed
My
you
demonic
were.
powers have made me omnipotent.
Okay. Dial it back a bit.
Looks like the lantern ran out of oil.
There, it's open. Now shuffle off and give me peace.
Alright. Time to get out of here. Yes, progress. Progress is good. Let's get out of this crypt. We got a diamond to go hunt down. Alright. Which I don't remember exactly how we get to that island. Was it Skull Island? Okay, so...
Well, Murray, are you ready to continue our heady adventuring? Murray? Where'd he go?
Aw, he must have slipped off. Alright, actually... Alright. Yeah, let's go to the hotel and talk to the bartender and find out what we need to do. Although we are about to end this episode, but let's see. Let's see what he has to say. Alright, one last talk.
It's me again. Was dead. Alive now.
Alright. The ring story, we know that. How can we get to Skull Island?
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out to
That's
Skull
what
Island.
we need, the
But
light
he
bulb
was
for.
lost to sea when the lighthouse broke.
Okay.
He never was a very strong navigator.
So next time we will need to
I'm
try
off to
and
explore the
find
rustic
fix
charms
the
of Blood Island.
lighthouse. Okay, so we did a lot on this episode. We managed to explore this whole island, and we got ourselves buried in a crypt. We freed Stan. Yay, Stan is free. I don't feel so bad about locking him in the crypt from the last game. And so now we have two main objectives that we need to do. We need to fix the lighthouse so that we can get to Skull Island, and then we need to get the diamond back and maybe wedding band, and then we will trade it with Minnie and get her band, and then we can uncurse Elaine. So there's still a good bit to do, but we are well on our way. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode of The Curse of Monkey Island. And I hope you will join me next time as we continue on. Maybe we'll be able to finish it next time. We'll see. And if you like this, make sure to follow and all that good stuff. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye, guys.